It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Tuesday, the 15th of November. I'm James Spann. Hey, some places had some rain this morning on the western side of the state. Not much. A lot of people had nothing, but at least something going on. Another chance of rain at the end of this week. Another chance of rain right before Thanksgiving next week. So things are getting more interesting. So let's dive in and talk about it. Troughing over the eastern part of the United States today. And a little impulse coming down the backside of that trough, producing rain. In fact, it's still raining this afternoon in parts of southwest Alabama. It was a radar at 2:34. Rain falling around Sweetwater, Nanophilia in Marengo County, Gee's Bend, Camden, in Wilcox County. All of that moving southeast. Good to see something on the radar. And I would imagine parts of Marengo County had almost 1/2 inch of rain this morning. This wave clearly overperformed despite a dry air mass. Temperatures are in the 60s in most spots. Birmingham at 66. We'll see low 70s tomorrow, upper 70s on Thursday. Some spots maybe touching 80. And around the nation, you can see that tongue of warmer air coming across the southern plains in advance of this next cold front that we'll see in here late Friday night and early Saturday morning. Watch warning map, pretty quiet. Got some air quality issues over the Carolinas because of the smoke from the wildfires there. Convective outlook, still the chance of some thunder down in southwest Alabama. We did see some thunder south of Demopolis earlier today in Marengo County. Haven't heard that around here in a long time. Now, this is day 3. This is Thursday. The chance of some thunderstorms from near Dallas-Fort Worth up to Minneapolis-St. Paul with that front. And this is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Tuesday evening of next week. And again, the next shower batch will come in here late Friday night. Will it be a drought buster? No, of course not. Never have expected it to be one, but that's the next chance of rain. But the anticipation is building for the one after that, the middle of next week, as you'll see. Off in the tropics, watching a disturbance in the far western Caribbean. There's a chance something develops here, and if anything forms there, it's not going to go anywhere. Steering currents are very ill-defined and weak, and most of the guidance has that thing just spinning around for 5 days in the same place. Intensity guidance. A lot of models ramp this thing up to a tropical storm. This will not affect us. In very strong possibility it won't, but always something to watch. Hurricane season, by the way, runs through the end of this month. All right, model fans, let's check it out. The GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon. The troughing is off the Atlantic coast. A dry northerly flow aloft, and the sky should be bright and sunny. Should be a cloudless sky with low 70s. Thursday, sunny with upper 70s, and again, somebody's probably going to touch 80 with the lack of soil moisture. And out west, a big snowstorm starts to crank up in the Rockies. Friday, a very deep surface low over Wisconsin. Blizzard conditions for much of Minnesota if this verifies. Trailing cold front down to Dallas-Fort Worth. Friday night at midnight. Cold front around Memphis. Band of showers pushing into northwest Alabama. Seems like the main window for the rain's going to be, we've talked about 9 p.m. Friday until maybe 6 a.m. Saturday. And then by midday Saturday, it's all gone. And look at the snow flurries flying down into West Virginia, eastern Kentucky. Got a 1038 millibar high dropping down into Oklahoma. That's going to be a very cool, breezy day. We won't get out of the 50s on Saturday. And once the sun goes down, it's going to be very chilly for those football games in Tuscaloosa and Auburn. You'll need a pretty heavy jacket for those. Thought I'd check the European rain output with the cold front Friday night. And obviously, that's not too exciting. Rain amounts under a 1/2 inch for most of North Alabama. The better totals along and north of Interstate 59. And again, we're just looking for something here to settle the dust with this. Sunday will be a dry, very cool day. We start the day around freezing. The high will be in the upper 50s. Look at the anomalies. Very chilly air for the eastern part of the country. And Monday morning is going to be cold. I think we'll see upper 20s around here. Should end the growing season for a lot of places. High Monday, I'd say upper 50s, and this is Tuesday. Okay, here we go. We've got a surface low forming over Oklahoma, a warm front pushing north, and that could bring some rain in here during the day Tuesday. We might consider that. For now, we'll leave Tuesday dry, and then this is Wednesday. The surface low deepens. It's northeast of Indianapolis with a trailing front and a batch of showers in here. And again, let me just point out that this is the big travel day, busiest travel day of the year, the day before Thanksgiving. If you're planning on going somewhere, peek at the map and see how you're faring. Some rain in the Pacific Northwest, raining in Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and snow perhaps for northern Wisconsin and upper Michigan. And again, you can see the trailing front with a band of showers in here. And then on Thanksgiving Day, that's all gone. But let me point out now, the new run of the European is slower and wetter. This is Thanksgiving morning, Thursday morning of next week at 6 o'clock, showing a nice little batch of rain in here. So the timing is a little iffy, obviously. This thing's more than 7 days in advance. It's voodoo. And again, the timing will be adjusted, but certainly that's a very encouraging look for rain there. So this is the pattern flip we've talked about with things getting more active. And this is Black Friday. Just cool and dry if this verifies. This is November 25th. One interesting note from the teleconnections department, look at the Arctic oscillation coming off the GFS ensemble, going strongly negative late this month. And when the AO goes strongly negative, it opens the door for Arctic air to be flushed down in through here. Now, who exactly gets it, we don't know that yet, but that could be a cold-looking pattern for parts of the United States late this month. Something to think about. Numbers, you can see the cool snap coming in for the weekend. Highs dropping in the 50s, lows around freezing. I think we'll see 20s Monday morning. And after that, highs 50s and 60s, about where they should be for this time of the year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes there this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here tomorrow morning by 7 o'clock. And if you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News, our live stream, or on television at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.